fresh off my Target haul. For this video, I am going to build the Razorcrest Microfighter. It is not part of a series, so here's a little bit of the box art right there. We'll do a full review in another video, so watch for that next week on Microfighter Monday. Episode probably like, is it 55? Which is nuts, which is crazy, hard to believe. So we'll set that right there. 2 bags that this comes with. A little instruction pad, your paper instructions. And let's take a look here. So I think it was under 100 pieces. Yep, 98 pieces. So I should be able to knock this out in like, I don't know, 15 minutes, something like that. Although I'm doing some talking, so I might be slightly distracted, but should go pretty quick. I'm interested. This is, I've already kind of pre-rated this one, so just things to, oh, and there's no face, of course, so Dinjarin without a face. Let's see, does he even have a jetpack? Ooh, okay, so he does come with a jetpack, so that's good. Very nice, very nice. So make sure to put on the jetpack first. So every Monday, you will see on my channel, I do a short every week. I'm doing my top 40. So including the Razorcrest Microfighter, there are 40 ships currently between all the way, I think it went through series 8. All right, so there's Dinjarin. And so it's 40 of them, and I've rated them. So good news here is he's got the arm printing, so it's a pretty solid overall good figure. Still could kind of give us a face print, that'd be kind of nice. There you go, Mr. Dinjarin. Alright, this is a little bit. Separate some of the stuff out. So I try, I'm not guaranteed every week that I'll do the Microfighter Monday show. Got lots of things coming in that front, but sometimes it takes a little bit of time to create content. So one thing I wanted to make sure that at least a video a week um, comes out on Microfighter Monday. So I'll have like a complete library. So I'm working on 40 episodes of Microfighter Monday. So it'll come out every Monday. You'll see it come out in the morning of basically my top 40 countdown, the Casey Kasem of Microfighters. I don't know if did I just say that? Do I have to start all this over? Um, that's crazy. You know, it's an interesting technique to kind of build like that middle ground using these pieces are so valuable. Throw down one of these bad boys, and you've got basically the makings of a ship. Kind of do whatever after that. Some decent sized parts. So yeah, Microfighter Monday is going strong. There's actually sometimes two episodes in a day. uh, because I'll still do the show. But I've got to like really kind of think through it. I want to make more thoughtful, more like myself like researching and learning is kind of the whole point to Microfighter Monday. I feel like I'm learning so much doing this. Okay, so it says flip over and put down here. There we go. So I just really love Microfighters, and in the show I'll definitely, or I will be working towards doing a lot more mocks of myself and others. Some mocks I'm having a hard time creating because I don't have the parts that I want, which is really annoying. So it's hard to do a video when you don't have the parts. Little bit of a struggle. Okay, so all right, here we go. We got these weird guns. Okay, so it's almost got like a Bionicle feel to it. There it goes. Wow, okay. Hopefully I did that right. These new things just suck. I feel like this might be in wrong. Jeez. Let's go in there. Oh, it pops out when the thing goes in there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Still ugly. So first time with these new, oh my God, those new shooters. Yeah, just kind of ugly. All right, so we got this. All right. So, and then Tuesdays I will have my reviews. That's I've got plenty of sets that I've been doing. There we go. That'll go there. Just like so. Then haul all my hauls and crater. So I've got some dots. If you watch my video previously, you will see that I did my target, was able to get this set, and then got some dots and a CMF. Big time, big score. The Moon Knight girl. She's pretty awesome. Really like that. So I figured that out by the shield. So when I was feeling, it's nothing worse than having to feel those for those things. Doesn't exactly thrill me that we have to do that. So I'm sitting in a Target feeling up packs in the kids aisle. I should just grab a few and call it a day. But the thing is, there's just too many of them that I don't want in this particular series. If the majority of them were good, that's where I think a Star Wars CMF would literally turn the world upside down. I think. Because if they did it right, like if they did a like clones, even if there were named characters, people would probably just go nuts. And I wouldn't care if I got any repeats in that case. Let's see. Okay, I did that. Same thing. Okay, so we talked about Microfighter Monday. Then we have Wednesday is all my hauls, and I do all my like creator. I do the dots videos. I do some just kind of all my random videos are on Wednesday. Thursday is my Mos Eisley Cantina mock update, and it's really coming along. So I think this week, this is pre-recorded, I would have announced by now that I will be breaking ground on this bad boy coming up next weekend for sure. I'm totally gonna crack it open. I think no matter what, I'm going to open it up. So it's coming along so well. I put in some more time today, and I am running out of brick. I think I've mentioned that a couple times now. This is a little frustrating. So I'm kind of substituting in certain areas. Kind of hard to compromise when there's parts where you wish you had, but what can you do? All right, go. So I think I'm gonna try to figure out a day off of work and then maybe stream it. Stream me building. That would be fun. This is a little bit of a different format with me. It's not live. So what is it? Semi-live? Pre-recorded. Previously recorded on the news. And then Fridays are interesting. They are the book club. It's been a little bit of a hodgepodge, so it's not just all about Lego books, although there's plenty of those mixed in there, where I've really kind of showcased a lot of my journey and some of the books I may be reading or whatnot. This is an interesting piece. So this is got kind of like a midway. It's kind of a cheap piece. Holy moly. Oh, this is pretty neat. The force was strong with these. So yeah, Friday's been the Journal of the Scots book club. So subscribe to the Journal of Scots, and then weekends I usually don't release too many videos. They're only videos like these that I typically release on the weekend. And again, it's mainly because this Monday will be Microfighter Monday. So this is a preview if you're watching over the weekend. The channel itself doesn't get a whole lot of play on weekends. It's mostly during the week, which is interesting. I would think more people would have time on the weekends, but I think they just spend time on other things. Um, so one of them is not watching a ton of YouTube. Okay, so that's pretty interesting techniques going on in here. Got that one, that one. Let's see. Oh, this is the back. Okay, all right. And computer printed piece. There we go. Let's see. So that has been all. And the mock is really getting the most of my attention. I do have coming up, actually, I think either one of the next 2 weeks, I'll be doing my Imperial Marauder review. That one is coming up. That was a fun build. Didn't take a huge amount of time. That's kind of interesting how they did the front like that. That's pretty solid. And they're like, flip it over. This is interesting. This is kind of like a mini landing gear right there. An old school part, Go-Go Classic Space, although in a really cool color. Ooh, and I do need these too. So who knows, maybe I'll tear this thing apart. Oh man. Here we go. Okay, this is cool. This is one feature I was kind of looking forward to. The docking bay, and it kind of fakes, and especially since it's black, it makes it look like you're going inside, but you're not. It's pretty neat. All right, building up some engines here. I'm assuming it's going to be like this on both sides, so I'm going to get a jump. Let's get a jump on this. 1, 2. Yeah, overall, this one's not getting rated very high. So I'll be interested to see if my mind changes at all having it in person. Sometimes having it in person helps. It's definitely not the lowest rated. I mean, just having a really good Din Djarin slash Mandalorian figure, kind of. I mean, at this point, you probably have like 5 Mandalorian figures, which to me is kind of a detractor. Like they could have done so many other things. Like they had to do this set. I feel like this could have come in a dual set. They could have had this plus Queel. They could have had this plus a Scout Trooper. Maybe have like a slave. If they would have had Slave One or Fire Spray, whatever you want to call it. Oh man, I mean it's just such an opportunity. Or this versus Moff Gideon in that TIE fighter. If they would have found a way to do that TIE fighter, oh my gosh. Like, that would have been like, people would have said, here's my wallet, take my money. Take my money. I really feel the Mandalorian had enough ships or just stuff going on in general that they could have easily had a microfighter line dedicated. Oops, what am I doing here? Okay, so like that. Goes like this. Just gets put in here. It's kind of weird. Kind of the trigger pops out. So weird. So that's it. Man, this does not look like the Razorcrest. Jeez. No Grogu. That would have made this expensive. Okay, so he does fit even with his jetpack, so that's good. I mean, it's a satisfactory build. It feels like there's a lot of pieces. You get the extra windshield, a couple other shooter items, Technic piece, just in case something happened with the gun. Yeah, I just, I just don't know. Like the Razor Crest, it just, I don't know. It's only okay. Let's see what the instructions say. The instructors show about the AT-ST, the Hoth Battle Pack, the Imperial version, which I need to get. I probably want to get at least one of those each. I don't really need an army because I already have some of the packs. I think I'll just pick up some of the individual pieces or characters at some point. There's the Microfighter. See if there's any others. Nope, that's all they're advertising. This is so weak. But thanks for joining. We built it, the Razor Crest, in Microfighter form. It was a must-make ship, so I'm really glad that Lego decided to do this. Check out my review next week on Microfighter Monday. See you next time.